These are the ones I wear at the racetrack and my everyday life. Oh, what a great intro. A horse. I'm Bubba Wallace, and these are my 10 essentials. So my first essential are my Maui Jim sunglasses. These are probably my favorite, the Little Max. The iconic blue, kind of goes with the Petty blue colors. Richard Petty, the Kings, who I drive for. Makes total sense to have some blue shaded Maui Jims. Why the Maui Jim brand? It's because they pay me to wear these bad boys, so I'm gonna wear them all day. This is one of many pairs that I have at home. And I actually got a couple more in mind that I'm gonna get this year. So gonna make that phone call as soon as I leave today. All right, essential number 2, pair of my Beats headphones. Oh yeah. I got the Studio 3s here, all black. I'm like, keep it black on black. Nothing wrong with that. I'm a big music guy. Big music guy. It puts me in the zone, it gets me, out of my funks, puts me in the racing mood, gets my game face on. So you slap these bad boys on. I can't hear the world now. It's lovely, it's peaceful, it's quiet. It's my place of zen and comfort, and I cannot travel without these. I'm a big heavy metal guy, so which you would think is the exact opposite of what I listen to calm me down. The louder the screams, the heavier the breakdowns. That's all me. That has my name written all over it. It is, it brings comfort. You got the riffs, you got the screams, you got the drums, you got it all. What I'm listening to right now is kind of Silent Planet. Currents is kind of on the playlist right now. So yeah, those are probably the 2. Country music is not on my list. I listen to Tyler Childers a lot. I wouldn't consider him country though, in my personal opinion. Chris Stapleton a little bit. I love Chris Stapleton. Who else? Culture Wall. That's kind of getting into the country a little bit, but as far as the mainstream stuff, nah, not really. Essential number 3 is my Nintendo Switch. I'm a big gamer, and this right here allows me to get my fix of gaming throughout the pre-race flights and post-race flights, simply because there is a game that most of you may have heard of called Mario Kart. Yeah, it's a racing game. Go figure, racing game. Here's my Switch. Got the little Petty blue color in there, going with the scheme here. A couple of my team members on the 43, we have a Mario Kart tournament. We have a league going. There's maybe money involved. We race for like a quarter, a nickel, a dollar, whatever your wager wants to be. And we start out at the beginning of the season, and we tally up the points, keep track of the money and the stats, and you get paid out at the end of the year. So there are some people that still owe me money. They're still on the team, so I know where they're at. I can always get the money from them, but this is a huge essential. This passes by the long flights so well. Like the flights from California and back, you do 48 races, that's half the flight. You do another 48, you're home. So it's a good time. No more sleeping on the plane, all Mario Kart. I stick with Wario. I found some speed with Wario, tuned in and honed in on the skills, got the setup right, and he does the job very well. Essential number 4, my iPad Pro. So this has allowed me to pass by the time sitting at home or on commercial flights where my race team is not there with me to play Mario Kart. Download movies, got some apps on here to doing little sketches and doodling, and it's got some photography stuff on here. I'm big into photography, and that essential will be coming up here in a little bit. It has some photography apps on here I can edit on the go. Photoshop's on here, Lightroom's on here. You can go in here and use the pen, do my edits, send it over to my computer when I get home, do final touches, and send it on its way. But this has been a huge essential for me. iPad Pro right here. Jesus Christ. Camera bag. Pull out my camera here. Got my tripod in there, little mini one. This is one of my babies here. It's actually my newest addition. This is my Sony A9 II. I wanted to get into motorsports photography, and I decided to go with this beast. It's condensed down right now. I took my extra battery grip off. We went to do a little bit of hiking the other day, and so I just wanted to make it compact. But yeah, I got the old nifty 50 on here, 1.4. I got it wrapped in some cool camouflage wrap. I got a little like mamba snake skin on the body itself. 1.4 f-stop there. I've been in photography since about 2010, and I've kind of evolved. I've always treated it like golf. The better the equipment, the better you'll play. The better the camera, the better my pictures will be. That's not necessarily the case. It takes a lot of practice to learn how to use this thing. Yes, I do shoot on manual. I don't turn it on auto. I figured it out on my own. Every frame I'm learning something new about this deal, but I've had a lot of fun over the years, got some really good photos, and excited about, you know, what photo is next. The reason I got started, I've always seen, you know, the cool action shots that are on track, and I've always wanted to recreate my own and be like, that'd be cool to add my own little twist to it. So definitely, I've always had a camera with me every time I travel somewhere. All right, my next essential, it's with me every day. I'm taking it off right now. It's my watch. This here is my Bell & Ross BR0394 RS18. This was my second timepiece that I have bought, you know, official. I've had the you know, the normal ones where you get from the department store. I've always had a watch on while I race. I don't know why. I've always been a watch guy, and my first watch I bought last year in January, I believe. It was a Breitling. It's one of the Navitimers. Love it. It was a leather band, and I couldn't wear that inside the race car just because the band would get all wore out and be nasty and stuff. So I bought a more, and that one's more dressy. This one is more kind of everyday wear, the gunmetal gray, the red dials here. It's like a motorsports watch. It's like kind of the motorsports family. Carbon fiber face inside, the rubber band, love it. It is with me at all times. It's something about big faces capture my eye, but I think my next one's gonna be a little bit smaller. But yes, always with me on my wrist at all times. When I don't wear it, I feel super naked, awkward, weird. Gotta have a watch on. You can tell my watch tan is not pleasant right now. My next essential is my backpack. Toomey backpack here. I've been a fan of Toomey for a number of years now, and this one, I had seen this design in the airport on one of the many flights that I take throughout the year, and I thought this one captured my eye, so I was able to order myself one, and it has all the pockets that we need. It definitely gets the job done, allows me to carry everything that I need. It's very light, compact, I love it. Can pack my switch, my headphones, my camera gear, all in here, love it. I would say I am, but my girlfriend says I'm not. She says I'm messy and leave everything everywhere. But nowadays I travel light. I have probably 5 of my essentials with me, so it's easy. It's easier for me to be organized. Next essential here, my MacBook Pro. I've been a Mac fan ever since they came out. Apple fan. This is like my third. I think my third. Maybe my 4th, I'm not sure, but I love it. This is the Mac Daddy here, pun intended. It allows me to get all my final touches done for my photo stuff. It has a lot of essentials for me as far as racing as well. It's got some software in here that I can use and study up on while I'm at the racetrack to get me prepped for the next race. Obviously, you see I'm loaded out on my stickers here. Got my own brand here. Got some camera stuff here, Peak Designs. Got the Bad Birdie symbol here. They've been nice and sent some product there. Always got to keep calm and chive on. And then a proud member, new member of the Beats family there, so give them some love. But this is my battle station for mostly my photography stuff and a little bit of my racing side here. Carmex, can't go wrong with chapstick. Gotta have some chapstick. My lips feel a little dry right now. So just like that. Boom. Got to always have Carmex. I'm like self-conscious about that. I don't want people to be like, man, you need some chapstick. I'm always mindful of how my lips are. And if I'm not, then the chapstick is right in my pocket. You know what's crazy? Is that I don't know if I've ever gone through one of these without losing them. I have like 6 at home, and I buy them all at once. and it seems like I'll lose every single one of them within inside that week. So I got to figure out how to do better. It needs to be a world record. I want to be the first to use this whole thing before I lose it. My phone. I am addicted to this phone. 1, social media. 2, games. Taking pictures. I love the portrait mode on here. I'm the iPhone 11. I keep up with the times. You know, when a new phone is announced, I'm already hitting pre-order. There's nothing wrong with this phone, but it will be replaced when the new one comes out. I got to keep up. I hate that part, but I also love that part. You got to keep up with the Joneses, basically. So this is my phone. Can't go anywhere without it. If I do, then I'm freaking out. I'm having an anxiety attack. I'm addicted to it. So always got to have the cell phone. So that's funny. Instagram is my top, 31%. Guess what is second? Guess what is second because of COVID-19? Zoom. Zoom is second. And then Safari, then Twitter, and then text messages and phone calls. Well, let's see. I'm a poker guy. I like Poker Face. It's kind of cool. You get to, it's kind of awkward because when you play with random people, you have to like look at their face, but I usually just keep my camera pointed at the ceiling or something, but play a lot of poker. The Weather Radar app. I like to ride motorcycles, so I'm always keeping up to date with the weather and where it's at. All right, GQ, I appreciate you having me. These are my essentials. Until next time, peace.